nuts, and he's going to bet if Marty checks.
I mean, that's good. That part's good. Digital Dan going to limp with the queen jack because why would you do anything else with queen jack, huh?
Because
you want to take it to the fair. You don't want to, put a ring on its finger. You know what I'm saying?
Well put. Hank's going to raise 2 7s because he wants to marry them.
Hey,
according to you, your logic.
I mean, I don't know that he wants to marry them, but he's at least showing a strong intention.
Right.
Towards,
They've been together long enough. It's starting to become awkward.
Yeah, cohabitation at least. When people are just like, you're out at brunch and people are like, so what's happening with you two? Is this going to happen? And it's like, really? We're talking about this publicly?
One too many times with Hank and the 2 7s.
So here he goes. He made it 70. All right, by the way, there's a million people in this hand.
Yeah.
Including the 10-9 offsuit, the ace-7 offsuit.
All the usual suspects.
Yep. And Digital Dan joins them.
Yep.
9-6-6 somehow misses everybody.
Hank has the best hand. No, he doesn't. Marty has the best hand.
Almost everybody. My bad. Marty also pretty good spot here on the button with this hand.
Blake is going to lead.
Whoa, into 5 players. Well, he has the 3rd best hand.
That is ambitious.
It's a relatively sizable bet.
210 into 350.
I guess it's a reasonable bet. That's just reasonable.
He's just trying to fold out overcards, and Hank calling looks like he's going to do it. That's also somewhat ambitious.
It is ambitious for sure. Marty now.
Marty is in a weird spot, but I think he's going to call just knowing Marty.
I mean, he probably should call at least once, although it does suck to have Hank calling first.
I mean, if I'm Blake here, I usually have a 6. But
yeah,
I guess Blake bets a lot for protection.
I assume you'd have a 6, or you'd have like 7-8 or 10-8 or something like that.
Yeah, those are the types of hands.
Yeah, Marty is definitely not folding. It seems.
Is he raising?
Well, he's reaching for chips. I don't know if he's actually gonna.
It looks like a call, right? No,
nope,
it's a raise.
That's a raise. Is it a click back?
He did click it back.
Whoa!
This is an absurd pot. What's going on here?
He clicks back with no kicker, and he's got the best hand. How does he know? Jedi.
I mean, he's kind of dressed like a Jedi.
He is. That's what except for that.
Like a 1990s Jedi that you might find at an Offspring concert.
Like if the Back to the Future Part 2, where everything went horribly bad after Biff, got the almanac, that's where Marty's from.
The Jedi are just,
This is as easy
poker.
as a fold as I think it gets for Blake here. Like, Hank called behind. Hank's got you beat, let alone Marty.
Well,
Marty can have a 6.
Blake might... Oh, he's making the call.
He's getting a good price.
Now, Blake has to know he's behind here. I think he might be thinking about making a move, or else I don't know what he's thinking.
If he's going to make a move, why wouldn't he make a move right away? Why is he letting Hank stick around and get more committed to this pot? Look how big this pot is.
Hank's going to make the call, too.
Wow. I mean, I never would think Hank would actually have called.
How is there 1.6K in the pot with these hands?
I don't know, but Blake has almost 1-to-1 stack to pot, which is why I thought he might move in if he's going to make a play, not do it this way. I don't know how this is supposed to work.
Well, Hank is now open-ended.
Whoa. Wow, Marty picks up a gutter, although it would be no good if the 7 actually were to come in. Can anyone bet this? No one can bet this, right?
I don't think you can.
This has to check through. Hank sees the fact that he's open-ended. Oh, my goodness, no. I can't imagine.
I think he verbalized check.
Okay, yeah.
Look, Marty's reaching. Marty's going to bet.
What? It's a big... Oh, that's not...
No,
well, that's actually a pretty small bet. That's a small bet.
Is that 500?
I think it is.
Or there's some black ones in there.
Oh, there are. Is it 800? 900?
Looks like 675. Yes.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty small. 675 into 1600.
All right, Blake's got to give it up now, right?
He has not thrown it away yet. He's thinking. He's got the 3rd best hand. This is 750 is the bet, actually. So it's a little less than half pot.
So Blake's thinking about moving in, right? That's what he has to be thinking about.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you could really be thinking about this. Marty bets again after 2 callers. I mean, doesn't Marty just... This is the worst hand Marty ever has, right? Like, ever?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Marty's crazy.
I wouldn't expect him to have this hand.
No, I would never think he has this.
If Blake moves in, he's repping like 6-8, right? That's kind of what he's repping?
Yeah, or... 6-8, 9-6. That's about it, right? Pocket 6s. No, he wouldn't even move in with pocket 6s, would he? It looks like you're getting called if you move in, right? It looks like Marty's not going to.
He did it! Oh my God!
Wow! Look, Hank.
And why is Hank in the tank? Oh, that's an awesome rhyme.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Hank in the tank.
Hank isn't. I was going to say Hank isn't in the tank, but now it looks like he's in the tank.
What if Hank calls and Marty folds? What an incredible spot!
This would be the greatest thing I've ever seen if that happens.
What is Hank
I
thinking?
mean, is Marty gonna fold? Look at the price he's getting, but look at the hand he has. I don't know what Hank's thinking about.
Hank doesn't have the good price.
Hank doesn't have a good price. He's got a guy behind him. I don't see how he could do anything but fold here. I know he's open-ended, but he's often drawing dead or nearly dead.
And Marty is often drawing dead to a 9 coming.
Right.
You would think that Blake has mostly full houses here.
It's possible Blake can have 6s also, just good 6s, like ace-6 suited or something like that.
Maybe a6 of hearts, where he feels
That's pretty
very confident, you know?
Oh, Hank really doesn't like to fold. He did put a ring on that finger of the 7s, man.
Time for divorce. Call the lawyers.
He's like, you may see them as 2 7s, but to me, 114.
Nice.
I thought he was going to... He does fold.
A painful divorce. And what's Marty going to do now? Because usually Marty has a much better hand than this. He's going to be getting a great price, but how can he ever be ahead?
It seems like you're never ahead here. By some miracle, he's ahead.
He's supposed to have 2 outs and sometimes not even that.
I'm really shocked that this hand is... This is the craziest hand we've seen of all the hands, I think.
Ever, yes. So Blake, I don't know exactly what Blake was doing on the flop, but this is clearly a bluff at this point where he's repping a full house. He's doing a great job repping a full house. I believe him, and I can see the cards.
No, I believe him, too. I believe he feels like he's got to have it. Marty is not folded. It's cheap. He put in $750. It's $1,050 to win 4.2. He doesn't have to be right very often.
Look at Blake here. He's uncomfortable.
20% of the time is all Marty has to be right. He has to win the hand 20% of the time.
I think Marty should be looking at Blake here because look at how uncomfortable Blake looks.
Yeah, he's staring at him. He's sort of... he's doing it. Look at that. He's doing that like Zoolander.
Blake's trying to keep it together as best he can, but this is a tense situation.
Well, yeah, he just... Look how much money he just shoved for no actual reason. Whoa, what was that? He's just like pushed the... Like, I'm ready to turn my hand over if you're calling.
Yep.
And...
Car goes back on the cards. Marty can't call, right? I mean, he's getting a good price, but I don't think you can call.
I don't think he can call, but Marty's thinking about calling. I know Marty takes a long time to fold sometimes, but this is an interesting spot. Marty's put in so much money. He's put in so much money, Grant. How can he just fold? Except he has a terrible hand for this spot.
Car comes off the cards again.
It's like Blake is like threatening him that like, I'm ready for you to call. Now that... Some people might see that as a tell. I don't know if it is for Blake or not. And Marty does
folds.
fold, and Blake shows the 2 4s.
Oh, that hurts so bad to Marty right there.
And Hank doesn't feel good either, I'm sure. Hank's thinking if I could have found a call, I'd have that guy down to 2 outs.
Marty could have won the biggest pot in Poker Time history if he called there.
Wow.
4s are hot tonight.
I know, I was like,
wow.
I'm like, Aaron,
That's a good bet. I folded pocket 7s. I figured.
It's like Blake can't believe he folded 2 7s. He said he's 2 7s.